Hey guys, Ernie here and welcome to the Paleo Hiker MD channel. Let's face it, if you watch this channel, you probably love gear like I do. And if you love gear, you probably love budget gear quite a bit. I have tested tons and tons of stoves. My goodness, these mosquitoes, where did they come from? I've tested tons and tons of stoves here on the channel, in particular wood stoves. And today's is definitely the most inexpensive wood stove I've ever taken a look at. So stay tuned and we'll see what $13 can buy you on Amazon. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm pretty sure the first wood stove that I ever tested here on the channel was a Bushbox by Bushcraft Essentials. That was like 2015 or 16, maybe right at that transition point, maybe a year after I started my channel. And it was a pain to put together and it was a pain to take apart. I remember that pretty vividly. I still have that stove, and in fact I have every single stove that I've ever tested here on the channel except for one. So down in the comments, if you can guess which of the stoves, over 200 stoves, that I actually traded with another YouTuber for a different product, if you can guess which stove it is that I traded away, and I still regret it to this day, and I think I might buy another one just to have it, if you can guess, I will send you one of each of my custom patches. Anywhere you are in the world, I'll send it to you. Leave it down in the comments below. If you get it right, I'll let you know and I'll send you those patches. Anyway, back to today's video. That Bushbox I didn't like. It was really fiddly to put together and take apart. And I thought, I really don't like these things. Well, of course, when I searched for the cheapest wood stove on Amazon, it happened to be one that you have to put together. Let me show you guys what I got. Okay, this is simply labeled the lightweight portable wood burning camping stove, camping backpacking stove, folding wood stove, outdoor hiking, camping, picnic stove. Gotta love it. Dimensions are 4.9 by 4.9 by 6.3. Weight is 13.5 ounces or 385 grams. It's made out of stainless steel. Fuel is, of course, wood. Oh, there we go. Very basic nylon pouch. Made in China, cost $12.99 at the time of filming. It's a pretty basic 5-piece design. It's got 5 pieces for the body itself. Okay, you see them all here. It has a cross pot stand and the nylon carrying case, like I said. Now, I decided on this budget stove that I would take it out, and you'll see me. Now, it's obviously been used because I already used it. I decided to take it out for the first time and use it, and that's the footage you'll see here in a little while. I'm not sure why. I just thought, you know what, I'm going to do this completely blind and just take it out for the first time with you guys. Let me show you guys how it comes together. It's pretty simple. You've got 3 similar, then you have the one that is kind of the front piece, and you have the bottom piece. Okay, what you want to do is get these 3 side pieces, like this. All right, once you get those, these little tabs will go in like that, and like that. Now you've got all these in, and you can easily take this part, pop it on one side, okay? You pop it on the other side, and there it is. Well, almost, there it is. Put together. Cross stand is very simple. Put it together like that. Just like that. There you go. The Bushbox that I had was much more difficult to put together than this. I think it's pretty easy to put together. Get a good look at it. There's like the mouth. Feed me, feed me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So that is our stove, about as simple as it gets. Let me take you guys back a few hours when I took it out by the creek here by the house I'm staying at, a little cabin I'm staying at, and I burnt in it for the first time. What do you guys think? Think it's gonna do okay? Let's head out there and then we'll come back and talk about what I think about it. you guys know what time it is. It's time for pros and cons. We're gonna start with pros. Of course, it's cheap. When I bought it, it was $13. It may be $12 when this is published. It may be $14 or $15, but I bought it for $13. It's also fairly easy to put together and take apart. I'm gonna say it's fairly easy. They have done a good job of designing it in a way with the 3 tabs on the bottom section, the floor. It has 3 tabs, and then you put that front piece on, and it's not difficult to do because that tab is not there. It is easy to feed, and it has a very nice cross stand. The cross stand works very well. It doesn't feel shaky at all. It doesn't feel like it's about to fall off, which some of these do. Now, there are always cons that go with these particular products, not just pros. One con is you have to put it together. You know, at the end of the day, you're gonna make choices on your gear, and I'm gonna always choose something that I don't have to put together. The other thing is that it takes a while to cool off. Like it really gets hot, and it takes a good while to cool off. So it took a while for me to be able to take it apart and put it back in the nylon or the mesh pouch. What's funny is I remember very vividly that, I remember very vividly that Bush Box stove. I don't remember exactly what I did, but that nylon pouch that it comes in is all burnt or charred because I put something hot on it. But anyway, this one stays hot for quite a while. At the end of the day, I'm always gonna pick something to put in my pack that I don't have to put together. I think it takes a while to put it together. It can get really fiddly. It can get annoying after lots of heat cycles. And I don't like that aspect of it. That said, of all the stoves I've tested that you have to put together, this one I think is the easiest so far. And some of you might say, look, of course it was easy. It was straight out of the box. You know, it won't be as easy down the road. And you're very right. It could not be. Heat cycles tend to wear on these things. Now, I did do something kind of torturous to it. While I was shooting a different video, I put another fire in it. I let it get super, super hot. And then I just dumped it right into the cold creek behind me. And it really didn't bend up that much. The bottom did warp just a little bit, but the side pieces still look absolutely perfect. And honestly, the bottom was warped before I even dunked it. Like, it was just the first burn did that. But that doesn't create a problem putting it together or taking it apart. So it worked really well. So what does $13 get you on Amazon? I mean, it gets you a serviceable stove that you can put together, take apart. It's fairly lightweight. It's a good size stove, so you don't have to be feeding it fuel all the time. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna ask me my opinion, and I guess that's why people come to this channel, is to get my opinion, I'd get a Firebox stove. I know it's more expensive, but if you got either the traditional 6-inch Firebox, one of their other somewhat smaller models, I think they're the best stoves out there. You don't have to put them together. They just kind of unfold into their open state. They fold down into their closed state. They are a time-tested. We've had these stoves for years and years. Steve does an amazing job putting these stoves together, engineering them. They have a long track record of quality and performance. So for me, if you're gonna get a stove, if you want a cheap stove, and that's why you're here, this one will work. If you want to spend a little bit more on a stove that you'll never have to replace, that you'll never have to worry about warping, that you'll never have to worry about any problems with, get a Firebox. What do you guys think? You think it's way too expensive to buy a Firebox, even the stainless steel? Or do you think it's a good idea to do that? Do you think this is all you need? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but I have an entire playlist on stoves, well over 200 videos on the stove playlist now. Wood stoves, canister stoves, solid fuel stoves, all kinds of stuff, white gas stoves, lots of cool stoves. So make sure you check that out down below. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. Really helps spread things across YouTube. If you're not subscribed, and I know a lot of you are not subscribed, do me a favor, guys, just hit that subscription button. It helps me out a great deal. I'll admit that I'm wanting to get to that 100,000 subscriber mark. I think it will help the channel grow when we do that. I also would love one of those little silver play buttons. I think that would be really cool. I have been doing YouTube for over 9 years now, and it's a long road. I don't make a lot of money. I just have fun with it. But I would like to reach that goal one day, and I'll only reach it if you guys hook me up and hit that subscription button. So, hope you enjoyed the stove video today. Got lots of cool videos that I'm filming during my trip here in Arkansas. As always, guys, I appreciate you checking out the Paleo Hiker MD channel. Stay tuned for more videos soon.